Sean's broke the news, man. Jrue Holiday, a Blazer for the second time. He got traded for Anfernee Simons and 2 second-round picks. The move saves Boston almost $40 million in that luxury tax payment. We just had, Mr. Grossman on the pod talking about some moves that potentially might do, but we did not see this one coming. Fellas, how y'all feeling about this move?
Great trade to me.
Okay.
Upgrade for the Celtics.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. I knew it was gonna happen. I got an inside scoop with some things. I told you this was the move that the Magic should have made. To get, I'm not gonna say he's good as Desmond Bain, but he's not too far off.
He's not.
No, Anfernee Simons is a bucket. Unfortunately, he's been sitting in Portland where they haven't been doing too much. But you spoke really high to Trailblazers. That team was a really, really good defensive team, especially after Christmas break. So to add Jrue Holiday to that, hey man, they looking promising, man.
I don't think Jrue Holiday will be there.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think they'll probably move on from Jrue
for the second time,
as they should.
I don't like.
I mean, I like Jrue Holiday as a player. Obviously, he's a cool dude, friend, but I don't think he's gonna want to be in Portland. I mean, Jrue different. He probably don't care. Jrue was ready to retire some years ago, but when they keep giving you money, he's like, I gotta keep playing. But I can't imagine he's gonna stay with this group. I can't see it.
Okay. Now, I mean, obviously, Anfernee Simons was an expiring situation. Makes sense why the Blazers moved on for him. You get Jrue, you could probably get other assets. But if you do keep him on that team, you think he's something you can want to mentor or scoop for a couple years?
For sure.
Okay.
I mean, Scoot Henderson, this should be a player that he want to play like similar body type, both really strong guards. Probably both can be really good defensively. Obviously, we know Jrue can do defensively, but Scoot could probably be a really good defender with his size and his speed and his quickness. I don't know. I like Anfernee Simons because he's so young.
Yeah.
So I think, obviously, we know that Boston won this trade. They got under the tax. They saving $40 million, but they also got a 26-year-old scorer.
Yeah.
And not to say Jrue couldn't score no more, but Jrue, 35 years old.
Yeah.
He's on his way out. So Boston did it again.
And with Jayson down too, that's a fire pickup.
Yeah, that's 20 a night for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna say
the heist of the century again.
Brad Stevens stay finessing, boy. The things he's done as a general manager so far has been magnificent. But like you said, JT being out next year, Anfernee Simons moves to that starting spot to 2 next to JB. I mean, I don't think he can score as much as JT, but he's definitely gonna score for sure.
Yeah.
I think they could move on from Jaylen Brown too, though. Not to say that Jaylen Brown's not a phenomenal player. I'm just saying y'all not probably gonna win a championship no time soon no more. It's over with.
Yeah, injuries.
Yeah, the injuries messed up y'all timeline. So to get under the the apron, they might as well move on from that contract.
Most definitely.
Or Derek White. One of them.
Move on from Derek White. You think so? Possibly?
They make money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from a money aspect. We all know that we want Boston to be a good team. Boston's better. Or Porzingis. Move on from Porzingis.
Yeah.
He's injury prone anyway. He's missed a lot of games, but that's why I don't think they'll be able to move on. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to move on from Porzingis because unless they group him with somebody.
Yeah.
Because he's too injury prone. He missed a lot of games, but they not going to do nothing next year. It's over with.
They're going to be a playoff team.
Be a top 5 at least.
Yeah, but when you paying that much money.
Yeah, you want to win.
Yeah, you got to make up with it in playoffs and championships. And they'll be a good team. They'll be top 6 in the East.
Yeah, I know beforehand when KD was still a son, they were saying potentially Porzingis and Jrue trying to link those contracts together to move on. Obviously, I think they still want to move on for Porzingis. I don't know how that works. If somebody wants to take on that contract, we've seen Jaylen Brown a lot of different places. We know Houston was one of the teams that they said potentially would go there. Obviously, they're not going to do that now with KD.
No, they said they still want to try to get him, though.
I was going to say maybe they still could make that shake. They still got the assets. They still got some picks they could finesse with as well. But yeah, I think, like you said, Boston, they going to make something shake, man. That money's too high, and they ain't championship, so might as well.
Y'all think without JT, that's still a top 3 team in the East? Or
I mean, consider everybody being injured, they got a possibility too.
Yeah, it could be. Because the Pacers
are cooked.
Yeah, we're down next year.
Milwaukee might be down again. I don't know, bro. Depending on what Philly doing.
We don't know what we're going to get from Philly. We're sure the Knicks are still going to probably be a top seed team. Cleveland, maybe. We don't know.
I seen Cleveland.
I see top 4. Bro.
Okay. Well, maybe they stay with this squad and try to see if something happens.
Yeah, this is very interesting. But shout out to Chauncey Billups. He did a great job. Got the extension. What does Portland need going forward? I mean,
A whole new team.
probably you said a whole new team. They got some young promising
got
players, man. They got some nice wings as well.
They just need a star, bro.
Okay.
They need a star.
Need some vets too over there.
Yeah.
They gotta hit big in the draft. But they gotta one of those guys, is it School or Sharp, one of them have to have like a breakout season.
Okay.
And I think it's more likely to be Sharp just because his potential to score. Like I think Scoot's a good player, but I don't think he shoots the ball well enough. Like him averaging 18 last year, he has to make that leap to like 24. And he got the ability.
Yeah.
Every time we see him play, we like, damn, he can play.
Yeah, he's
But
nice.
I think them moving on from Simons open up for him being a starter. And I think he gotta make that leap to like 24.
Most definitely. You look at you still talking about Jeremy Grant. Man, free that man. He need to go somewhere and play.
Well, I mean, if they think, I think if they think they can be a good team, adding Jrue Holiday and Jeremy Grant.
Yeah,
they a nice team, bro. They just need that one little piece that'll get them over the hump.
And
bro.
it gotta be Sharp. He gotta take that leap. And then what's my guy that made all defensive team?
Let's scroll down, please.
Tamani
Kamara,
yeah, I like him. He can play. I like him. Avia.
Yeah, Denny Avia, he been hooping.
He been hooping too.
So they got some young talent on the roster for sure.
They got some capable players, but I think Sharp just has to take that next leap. I think Avia can be a good player, but I just don't see him being that guy.
But he a good piece on your team for sure.
Most of it, he can hoop. We got Robert Williams, and you still got DeAndre Ayton as your big. So obviously, at some point,
hurt a lot too.
They got to move on. Tom Lord.
Yeah, that's my guy.
DeAndre Ayton, I think he could turn it around. Well, not say turn around, but can he be more consistent?
He had a good year. He just got hurt.
15 to 10 ain't bad.
And they still got the big guy from
definitely rolling with
big guy from UConn.
Yeah, Donovan Clement off the bench. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how good he could be.
Hey, 7-7 off the bench. I ain't mad at that at all.
Bad.
Get that to about 10.
They need a couple pieces, bro.
Now they do.
They're gonna be sad, bro. I know. I'll let y'all do your NBA shit. That's tight.
They weren't really that bad at the second half of the season. They was one of the better teams.
It's the West, bro. They'd be lucky to be AFC, bro.
I mean, if they make a playoffs, they had a hell of a season.
Hell of a come up
for that group. That's a
big time come up for them.
I think Jrue will help them get there. The
second half of the season, they were one of the better teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they.
Yeah, where they at last year?
We wouldn't gas that much for the team in last place
at the bottom.
They won 36 games.
They was tied with the Suns, and the Suns had a full roster.
Jrue will give you some wins.
Nah, but you gotta think they started off the year.
They was poo.
They got better at the end.
Yeah.
That's a lot of teams you gotta defeat.
Nah, it is.
The Mavs will be a lot better.
Most definitely.
They'll be better.
Still a piece or two.
They'll be better than the Kings.
They legit 2 people away, y'all.
Yeah, Lord, what are the Kings doing? What direction they have? I understand Memphis.
Bottom of the league.
Suns gonna be better than the Blazers next year.
No.
Suns is gonna be trash. Bro.
Oh, I have no faith in the Suns.
I don't see it.
Y'all hear here first.
I respect it. That's your hot take.
He got one series right.
How many of your teams was in the Final Four?
Damn.
Oh, okay.
How many of your teams? Question.
Respect.
I played for the Timberwolves. I played for the Timberwolves.